my
Yeah,
God.
absolutely. Is that what you want to hear about?
Yeah. That's his baby brother. We're making even bigger one than this.
Oh man, now that should have been the thumbnail. The cutaway. So I guess this is probably a good time to break this down. These are you know, centrifugal superchargers. Hey guys, you're watching the Send It Race Media channel. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Send it!
Hey guys, I'm Colt.
I'm cool.
I'm Patrick with ProCharger.
And you're watching Send It Race Media channel. And Patrick's got something cool to show you guys.
All right, everybody, we are here at the ProCharger HQ here in Kansas City. You know, we make everything, superchargers, everything from GM classic muscles to boats, bikes, you name it. We can put a ProCharger on it. We're going to.
That's right. So you heard that right. That is ProCharger, the ProCharger. So behind me, we've got some really awesome vehicles. We're going to go through the manufacturing facility. We've got maybe some display models to show you guys. But more or less, we've got lots of action-packed stuff to show you today. So sit back, relax. Here we go. Send it! All right, so into the door here.
So this is where all the raw material comes in. Everything from, you know, our cast items here. So these are kind of our USA sourced cast blowers for the cast items, and then we've got a raw material that comes in, you know, airplane grade aluminum. You can see USA sourced. This is how your ProCharger starts off. So this is how it comes into us. You can see some giant aluminum rods, and that's where exactly the blower is cut out of. All this stuff, and then this is where the production process starts. So it is then CNC machined, cut into brackets, into impellers, into housings. You name it, this is where the ProCharger is born. So I mean, you can see kind of some production items we've got here. So that's how those raw materials is then CNC'd into produce that.
You can see all the tooling marks.
Yep.
That's so cool.
It's pretty incredible the abilities they have. And we've extended our machining facility tremendously over the last couple years. Originally, it started with a handful of machines, and as you can see, we've slowly filled up the room. Everything from Mazak to Hurco's. Shout out Hurco. Hurco's amazing. Their machines do wonders. But yeah, we can follow along, just check out. It's kind of crazy all the raw material that's left over. Now this gets all recycled.
Stuff can be sharp. So these are the shavings and stuff from the manufacturing process.
Hey buddy, you want to press the button real quick?
Oh yeah, let's do that. All right, let's go over here and check what they've got going on.
All right, here. We gotta give him something to stand on.
Yeah.
Where he can see something.
All right, so these guys are waiting for an opportunity. We got a little man over here. We're gonna let him start the machine and then kind of show us the next. Don't touch nothing yet. Well, it's hard to see through this window.
In here.
But just know.
Teflon T-valve, race valve.
There's no metal.
Let's flip it over here.
There's no metal.
Step on up there. All right, press that green button. Check it out. We're gonna make these.
So that's just plastic?
Yep, it's called Teflon. Cut them out of there.
So these are the blanks.
Yeah. Yep.
And
A
then.
little seat valve to go into our roll-off race valve.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. Pretty cool.
Awesome. They can say you ran a CNC today, huh?
Yeah. They have to put you on the payroll. All right, buddy.
Cool, dude.
Let's see what's next.
Oh, that's the same machine.
Yeah, that's right. It's a very similar machine. All right, keep going. Let's see what we can see next.
So yeah, as you guys can see, everything very, very heavy.
We'll find something to pick up here later that's not so big.
Yeah, so this is typically like an impeller, and this is typically going to be a bracket.
Makes
That's
sense.
hard.
You can kind of see in this machine here, this machine takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 brackets at a time.
So it takes 8 chunks of billet.
Yep.
And then machines them down
And
simultaneously.
Simultaneously, yep.
Yeah, into their part.
Should make these.
Okay, yeah.
I can hold mine.
So it's part of the house. Whoa, but it's
Part of the
easy now.
housing, so
Nice.
yeah, these
That's fine.
it's pretty light, isn't it? So it goes from, you know, this raw material right here to CNC'd out of that.
That's not
You can see
light.
all the nice, beautiful machining marks, accurate.
Right, and then this is the housing. It holds all the different bearings and
Yep.
shafts and such.
Yep.
For the supercharger.
This would be the back of your blower.
Okay, that
Right,
makes sense.
yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. Well, I guess you guys would probably have to have something, you know, that would have the ability.
Pump it out.
Yeah.
I think that machine actually is started right now.
Yeah, see, it's going. The light's
It's
on
running
already.
right now. But you can see how many they can crank out. I mean,
So, and you don't have to answer this if you don't want to or can't, but like on average, how many consumer grade superchargers do you guys sell a week?
so our systems are built to order. So we typically stack parts, but not kits, right? So somebody may, like you may want wrinkle black, D1X, helical. I may want polished P1SC straight cut. So most of our kits are ordered that are custom made, you know, whether it's that same day, same week. Most kits, because we make the whole thing, we're able to pump a kit out within 3 to 5 days.
Wow, that's awesome.
And that's custom. So that's from the raw material to shipping to your door in less than a week.
Yeah. Wow, that's great.
So yeah, all these different machines, they do different aspects of the blower production. So as you saw, we have a couple of machines making the Teflon rings for the blow-off valves. We have machines making brackets. We have machines making impellers, all sorts of stuff. So
I know what that
again,
machine does. It
right.
does.
I'm not
Giant
100%
bandsaw.
Right, I think that one we ended up cutting a couple of these little guys down here.
Oh!
Here, look. See, they take the bar stock, the long bars.
tube.
Yeah. Careful.
And then they cut it straight with these machines.
And then make little pucks out of them.
Yep.
And then machine the pucks down into their
What,
parts.
what's this thing?
Same thing. They're just giant band saws.
Yeah, yeah.
See, there's a band here. It goes around the rollers and it cuts it. And then these are the shavings that are left over.
Oh, that's a lot.
I know. Pretty
That's
cool.
a round.
If we head down this way, you can see the impellers being made this way.
I bet that's interesting.
Actually, you guys are in.
I want to see the fellow.
Whoa. Yeah, what is this?
This I believe is one of our industrial blowers.
Can I pick up on the tiny one?
Yeah, so you can see. Hold up.
So is this like for a marine grade?
You can see kind of the difference between the size of the blowers.
Yeah, so this is like 2 CFM and then this is all the CFM.
So we can talk about it a little bit later, but we have a sister division called Inovair. Inovair does.
This thing's oily.
They're very
Lots of
oily.
lubricant when they machine them.
They do everything from wastewater to aviation ground support to AC, all sorts of units. You can kind of see. Here, I'll put that on there for you. You can see in the machine an actual piece being made right now.
I think. Oh wow, yeah.
That's from that raw material that is being cut out.
Giant bar stock.
Yep.
Where's all the lubricant?
Falls down.
360-degree access machine. This Hurco machine is state of the art in terms of CNCing. It's pretty amazing.
Awesome.
This one you can see the different fins, how the fins are cut differently.
Different axes.
Different accesses, so you can really see how that machine gets right up into those areas. You can see each machining mark. it's pretty incredible, especially when you get to something this size.
Yeah, it's so like intricate,
Yeah.
and fine tuned,
Right.
and I'm sure there's a multitude of cutting heads to be able to achieve this.
Yep.
But it's just
You can
crazy
see all
to
the
see.
difference.
The camera really doesn't do it justice. Here's a drink bottle,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to not get it too close. I mean, this thing is just it's huge. It's wow. So just to be able to have the different like tooling to manufacture something like this is I mean that's why you guys are at the forefront of the industry.
Right. And you can see our unmachined walls. So like
Yeah.
that's how we're able to cut stuff and get stuff cut so quickly. So that side of the building is all the cutting, manufacturing, CNCing. Once we get to the center part of the building, that's whenever we do our assembly, testing, and whatnot. So we can head this way and just take a quick look at that. We've got our in-house dyno. So we have 3 dynos on the property. We have 1 in the machine shop. I gotta check on that one, buddy, but we do have a marine boat motor in here.
Can
Okay.
we do that one?
So those aren't very common. Marine LS. I just learned that they existed a few weeks ago.
Right, I think this is a marine Mercury motor. We've got the LS to the side.
That's a big one.
Big block, I'm sorry. So yeah, all sorts of stuff that we do testing.
That's pretty cool.
Blowers get run before we're going out here to make sure everything works, everything.
Yeah, you guys don't just dry assemble something and send it out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Some R&D and stuff like that ends up happening, especially on the Mercury motor.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. You guys produce a lot of those parts, so hey, a quick shout out. I see you guys use Driven GP1. Guys, if you don't already know, this is like just the absolute best oil you can put in any race engine that you love. So yeah, shout out Driven. You guys are awesome. So, but yeah, no, that's cool. Like obviously you guys are running a good program here. You're using quality race oil and things of that such. So,
100%. In here we do. This is where kind of the fine tuning goes on.
you got some CWT
So,
machines.
Yeah, little micro measurements, making sure every single blower is balanced correctly. These machines measure down to the smallest units to make sure that impeller, when it's sitting on the shaft, is balanced perfectly.
So I would assume every impeller would have to be balanced.
So yeah, for the most part, because we have such high tech and high end CNCing, the parts themselves are already like 99.9%
That's
there.
interesting. I didn't realize that manufacturing had come that far.
Yep.
You could take a part basically off of the mill and then it be more or less not
Pretty
necessarily
perfect.
ready for assembly, but like ready for assembly.
Yeah. This is where then it just goes in for its kind of final checks, making sure everything's good. If there is something that needs to happen, that it needs to measure or change the balancing of it, you can do little micro divots, little micro changes.
Little adjustments.
Maybe we've got one. So yeah, you can see
Just like a flywheel.
little tiny adjustments to make
Yeah.
sure that is absolutely balanced
For the
all
material.
correctly. And yeah, so it's
Awesome.
everything is checked to make sure that it's to the
But it's crazy just how little, makes such a big difference.
right. I mean, at the end of the day, we want to make sure every
This
single
thing,
blow.
this thing does 2 at a time.
I believe that one does either 1 or 2 at a time, and then this one I believe does 1 or 2. And then in through here is our blower assembly room. So this is where, everything is CNC made, and then you have everything ready to be put together. This is where all the blowers come to life. So
awesome.
parts, you can see kind of even like how small of an impeller we can get down to. You saw the biggest side of it, and now you can see the smallest side of it.
Yeah. That looks see if it fits in my hands. That's pretty cool.
So that would be, I believe,
Let me see
probably
if it has.
That guy, I believe, works for kind of our smaller units, so our A's, B's. This is a C1R, I believe, color. But you can see this is being made right now. We can check with the guys, see what they got going on.
Wow. So, can we kind of go through maybe some of the I'm trying to think of how to ask this. Like the finer items that go into one of your floor units,
Yeah,
like the bearing, some of the bearings of the seals.
So some of it is a little, proprietary. We do keep certain things.
If there's anything that can't be shown, absolutely let us know.
I mean, we can watch.
Yeah, it looks like maybe there's a unit getting serviced over here.
What's going on? Any chance we could have a quick overview? What's all inside the blower and what we're looking at?
We were looking at an F4X 140.
Does this belong to anybody cool?
Kyle Roach.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if I should share all this information. He's getting an upgrade to a dash.
Well, you don't have to show us the upgrade, but if you want to just kind of show us kind of the basic principle.
Input gear, output gear, slinger, slings all the oil around.
Sounds important.
Yes, very important. You need this. Top bearing.
Okay.
Yeah. And then impeller.
Ooh, that's a big boy.
And the housing. This is a used unit.
Right. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's in for upgrade.
Yep,
So.
in for an upgrade.
Yeah, awesome. So, do you happen to know, like the capability of this exact unit? Like, how much horsepower is?
Are these 3,000?
F4X or
Four?
Yeah, so the F4X
4,000, I think.
4,000 horsepower.
That's pretty serious.
Yeah.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
isn't your everyday like Mustang on the street.
Yeah,
It's
come off
specifically built.
a robot or something. Huh?
There's race blowers.
That's my lunch. That's all they give me.
That's not fair.
No, it's a snack.
Hey, you gotta stay. Gotta have good energy.
That's right.
That's
These things are heavy.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so
That's cool. Well, thanks for showing us that. I appreciate it. So,
this way, buddy. Through kind of out this way, you can kind of see, like I did say, that it is custom ordered, but we do stack parts at the end of the day.
no, you would have to.
So we do have that's where the blower comes in. Yep.
Nice.
So our packaging is top notch.
So, and that's, I probably shouldn't say this on camera. I mean, not that it was bad. What's the expanding pump? So when we got our torque storm, that's how it came. And then I saw the box because I send it back periodically for service and everything. But it's that, expanding pump. And it's just kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Sometimes, our shipping departments. Yeah, so these are kind of our housing units. So like the exterior housing, you can kind of see these kind of are ready to order. I mean, somebody calls in, puts an order in, these guys grab some parts, and then
This thing is light.
it is pretty light. This is one of our cast units, but even our cast items are sourced to USA.
So, and that's what I was.
Yeah.
I'm all tongue tied here. And that's what I was gonna ask. So do you guys cast your own housings? The housings that are cast housings? And then but they're cast here in the States as well?
Yep, here in the States. So nothing is outsourced outside of the United States that we do.
That's awesome.
When we say made in America, we truly wholeheartedly mean that. Not just made in America in terms of quality and service, but also supporting, jobs, supporting U.S. economy, that type of thing.
Yeah.
We're dedicated to the United States. We're a USA company, and we're here to support the USA. So that's why we take extreme pride in saying not only is our product made in America, but it is an American product at the end of the day.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people don't know this either about us, but our shop sits right across the street from an aluminum foundry.
Okay, yeah.
So, we have a lot of friends, family friends that are, kind of in that business. And there's a lot that goes into it. It's quite intricate work. And but they make anything from race car parts to industrial pipe to just all kinds of cool stuff.
Yep.
But there's a lot of science that's involved even today still yet in casting and understanding alloys, understanding alloys and just how they you know, act under certain loads and,
Right,
you know, things of that sort. So
as well as just sourcing the most quality parts, right?
Right.
So like, not to say overseas parts don't match up to the States, but we can control the ability. We can
Absolutely.
control the
well, and
easier.
the manufacturing start to finish, you know, like if something happens at a certain step in the process, instead of having to fly overseas, figure out how to fix it, and come up with a solution whilst also dealing with a language barrier.
Right,
You know what I mean?
yes.
Instead of dealing with all that, you literally just walk 50 feet out to the production floor and figure it out with your employees.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. As
So-
well as if any castings are damaged or anything, it's difficult when anything is sourced far from you or outside the United States, right?
Yeah.
The CNCing, we're able to control everything, but even the casting, because it's sourced, I believe, don't quote me, I think it's either out of Missouri or Minnesota.
Okay. But still fairly close.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we're still able to control the whole process. For us, that's one of our main advantages, is that we're able to control that, get those kits out. You're not waiting 2 months, 3 months, 4 months for a kit to finally come out.
Exactly, especially just for one change in the process.
Yep.
So-
Even parts. I know if you order, spare parts, oil, things like that. The fact that you're not ordering from overseas, you're ordering from Kansas City, we're able to get stuff shipped out.
Yeah, so, well, and you guys are kind of here in America's heartland, and you know, just a couple hours up the road from us ourselves. But that's kind of why we live where we live, because we're, you know, less than 8 hours away from some of the best tracks in the country.
Right.
So, so there's polished units
There's
too.
all different finishes, so you can see here, this is like a polished finish, which personally, this is my favorite. I'm a show car guy at heart, so I love the bling, the flash, especially if you're going to open up your hood and everybody sees the flash, you know you're
Yeah,
kind of
you
doing
get
this.
that
It's like,
glimmer right as
kind
you
of like
pop
billing,
the
right?
hood.
When you see billing, you're like, okay, you mean
Right,
this.
yeah, exactly.
So you can even see, one second, buddy, I'll show you this. Behind us, we got like our wrinkle black finishes, for example.
Okay, so and this is supposed to meant to be like a high durability type coating. Or?
That, as well as just
Oil resistant.
preference. Like if somebody wants, a lot of times someone's trying to black out their
Pretty tough.
their engine bay or whatnot, or trying to match it to certain pipes or anything. There's all different finishes you can do. So yeah, again, it's customization. What is going to be perfect for your power goals, your build goals? Like I said, if you want P1X wrinkle black, but I want P1SC and polished, you can have the different finishes that you want.
Right, and then either one you're gonna get in the same amount of time.
100%.
3 to 5 days.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's out the door.
Fire some unpackaged.
So some of these are packaged up because they're getting ready to go out.
Yeah. So I'd imagine you guys package these in such a way as to preserve their finish.
Comes out of this one.
Yeah.
But this one's
Yeah, I'd imagine that's something you guys have to fight constantly with this much aluminum running around,
Yep.
everything banging into itself.
having different stuff packaged up, trying to make sure everything looks great. You can kind of see the different polished finish there.
Oh, I found the unpackaged one.
Yeah, there's a
It's
few of them here.
really back there.
So now that we're done kind of with the the assembly of the blower, the final stage of the whole production process is packaging. So we made the blower, we've assembled the blower. Now we're going to bring it all the way to the engineer, put it in a box, and it's going to head to one of your guys' houses.
Awesome. Well, I guess let's check that part out real quick.
Yeah.
And then we've got some more awesome stuff to show you
Ton of
guys.
great stuff. Quick side note, you guys can kind of see the intercooler cores. So you asked, did we make our intercoolers? So yes, we do make our own intercoolers. We've got a full lineup of super talented welders that are cranking out intercoolers every single day. Let's see if we got a couple lying around.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a good example. These are all individual pieces that are then assembled together and welded together.
Right.
That's our high
I set that
profile
thing up.
C8 intake manifold.
Yeah.
So you can just see the beautiful welds that get put on there.
Wow, these guys really do take their time.
Yeah. It's, again, not only just the quality, but I believe that's an end plate for yes, or something like that one. Okay, yeah. So again, you can see the strength, the durability that it has.
Nice. Well, yeah, and you've got like good wall thickness on the bungs.
Yep.
Yep.
Nice. So yeah, everything that like all our pieces that are then assembled to create your intercooler. Everything from like 2-core.
Oh yeah, so these are end caps.
Yep.
Or end tanks. I don't know. Is that what you call it on an intercooler still?
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's one of
The end tanks.
call it an end cap.
Yeah. Nice. Pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, you can even see like all the on-hand stuff. Like that was all CNC produced. Everything's ready for us to.
Yeah, so these are all like the blanks.
Exactly. So that's how, again, I hate to sound like a broken record, but we get kits out so quickly.
Yeah.
We have stuff on hand, ready to go. That if we need to put a kit together for someone, we can.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and that kind of ties back to the jig room, I guess. I guess you can come out here, shop around for the exact pieces you need, go on over to the jig room, grab your jigs, lay everything out on the workbench, and then have parts, just moments later. So.
What can we do with that machine?
I'm not 100% sure what that machine is. There's a ton of stuff that goes on that.
Some older stuff, older machine. Yeah. Oh, it's a parts washer. It's just a hot tank. It's nothing fancy.
Yeah, they do a ton of, refurbishing or refreshes. So
It says hot.
yeah, if somebody
more in
needs their
tanks.
blower refresh, they can send it in for a refresh, get a full inspection, refresh everything, damage or anything.
Yeah, new bearings. Yeah, all that good stuff. Careful touching stuff, buddy. Yeah. So there's just more tanks, or I don't know. I'd go with something.
Yeah, some of them are also like kind of the smaller like bike
Careful.
stuff.
Okay, yeah, that makes
So
sense.
like a lot of our Harleys are also intercooled.
Yeah, I forget y'all do power sports as well.
Sport, yep.
All right, this way, buddy. Let's see what's to see next. Careful, this is just a plate. All right, this way, buddy. And follow Patrick. Careful.
So once everything's kind of final assembly, everything's packaged up, ready to go, we head into our packaging room. Yep, that's saran wrap for parts, and as you can see, we've got saran sheets already packaged up, ready to go out the door.
Yeah.
Super efficient, super
Why does this sound just
It's not
Some
hollow.
of them, I believe,
Yeah, it's just cool to see, and yeah.
yeah, we can take a run up to our customer service and sales people up front.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys kind of saw the whole production process. Well, there's also kind of the customer-facing side, which is our sales, technical service, customer service, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of see the blowers that are coming in, getting serviced, getting repackaged, sent back out.
Why is there a drink cup?
So these are all kind of refreshed. Again, like I said, it's super easy to call in and get refreshed on. Don't typically, as long as you have good blower maintenance, so changing out your blower fluid every oil change, every other oil change. For example, we've had a customer that just clocked over 400,000 miles on his ProCharger, on the ProCharger.
That's a lot.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's, to my knowledge, one of our records, but we've had 10, 15 plus customers with 250,000 miles on their blower.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most people
on
think I'm-
any aftermarket part.
Right,
That's
any
a
aftermarket,
lot.
even
Yeah.
for OE parts. Most people think I'm referring to the drivetrain. No,
What
the
these
blower
do?
has 400,000 miles.
Awesome.
So yeah, that's just kind of different pipes and things like that.
Yeah, that's just their sprinkler system, buddy. All right, this way. There's another giant blower. All right.
And then we come back to the front. This is kind of customer service. So when you call ProCharger, these are the lovely people I get to talk to. Kind of showcase some of our friends and family, ProCharger family. couple fun Lego pieces.
Nice.
Shout out Ken Cartuccio. Blacked Out 16, great time.
Good stuff.
Kind of technical service and sales team. So again, if you call somebody, you call ProCharger and you need help. Let's say I'm Joe Schmo. I want to make 750 horsepower on my Mustang. Talk to one of our sales guys. Horsepower numbers, goals, things like that. They'll help spec out the kit that's perfect for you. Again, back to the customization. It's not just, hey, you fit in this rough category, so you're getting this rough kit. We try to customize it to make sure that it's perfect for your goals. If you're trying to run a certain number, we're going to talk and see how fast we can get that going.
Awesome.
Kind of see some of our bigger blowers down here, a couple of display units.
So just for reference, little dude is 7, and it's like half the size of him. So we're just gonna put that. Your mom's come here.
So we don't direct.
There's a cutaway. So I guess it's probably a good time to break this down. These are centrifugal superchargers. It operates similar to a turbocharger, except instead of being driven by the exhaust gases of the engine, it's driven by the accessory drive. So the same thing that drives your alternator basically drives your supercharger, thus spinning the impeller centrifugally. I don't know if that's the technical term, but air gets drawn in here, flung out in the impeller wheel here, and shoved into the engine basically. And that's it. It's pretty simple, really.
Yeah. I mean, it travels in through the intercooler, make sure that the charger temps gets cooled down, and then straight into the motor.
Awesome, man. Cool. Well, yeah. I guess let's go see what else there is to see.
Got engineering back here, so
Yeah, that's probably pretty.
we got some really, really cool stuff back here. Again, like with the customer service and sales, I love being able to call somewhere. I'm not a fan
Email
of
drives me
emails.
nuts.
I hate those just because it could take a day, it could take a week, it could take a month. I have no idea. I like calling somewhere. As you can see, a lot of our guys are on the phone helping people right now.
Price is probably
A little bit better with.
So yeah, you can see like the fact that now at the end of the day, you can still email, you can still contact us plenty of different ways. But I love that the fact we have someone you can call. To me, that's a huge deal.
Oh, absolutely.
Especially if you're in an emergency, in a pinch, something like that.
Can you see what's upstairs?
Yeah. Well, here, this is actually a pretty cool room. So
Let's check this out here.
our engineering department.
Oh wow, that's a lot of
So you can see
wallies.
our wall of wallies.
That's wow, that's
This is where we kind of hide our hardware. We like to
yeah.
remind ourselves.
This is like the ballroom, huh?
Yeah.
That's cool.
SEMA awards, wallies, all sorts of
That's cool, man.
And this is where kind of the idea. So
Well,
yeah,
that's cool, man.
That's
It's-
pretty
it's-
much the engineering side of things.
Well, and you guys are so humble to just keep this sitting in the back.
keep it a little on
Yeah.
the down low.
Well, if it was me, I'd have it all out here in the lobby. But
Yeah.
I get it. To each their own, That's
We
what
do,
makes us all different.
So that's pretty much the main headquarters. If we want, we can head back outside and
So you guys have a full warehouse over here as well, don't
yeah.
you?
So what we'll do, we'll quickly run over to Inovair. Inovair is our sister company.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
Inovair does, like I said, wastewater treatment, aviation ground support, military applications. So this Mustang is actually called Jack. Jack is one of our more internet famous Mustangs. Jack made 1,000 horsepower on a stock motor. Maybe once we get back.
We've got some other stuff to do still yet, buddy.
Jack, yeah, like I said, just with a basic booster pump, I believe a D1X and small pulley, pump gas, 1,000 wheel.
Oh, that's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's that's a great day to be alive.
Definitely does. It's pretty incredible the abilities with ProCharger plus Coyote. I mean, a lot of vehicles, employee vehicles are ProCharged. I mean, we've kind of got Eric's Mustang behind us. Yeah, we've got a ton of vehicles that get boosted. Our 2500 down there, work truck.
Yeah, yeah. You see that at events all the
All
time.
sorts of stuff.
That's what pulls your big trailer, isn't it?
Yep. 2500.
Can we get in the street?
Yeah, we'll go inside.
You weenie.
Well, like I said, Inovair, a lot of people know us for the car side of stuff, right?
Yeah.
Performance boost. Inovair takes our technology and then applies it to industrial purposes.
That's really cool.
At the end of the day, what we're really good at is compressing air. That's our specialty. If you think about what a ProCharger does, it compresses air. That's what Inovair does.
I don't know. I probably don't know enough about this to really be talking on it. But the supercharger was invented during World War II for aviation. Well, or just prior to World War II.
Yeah.
For aviation purposes, and
I believe Rolls-Royce had some early centrifugals.
yeah, and that was the thing. The OG supercharger wasn't a 671 on a Detroit.
Yeah.
It was a Rolls-Royce centrifugal unit. Yes,
Yep.
exactly. So yeah, you guys like really kind of have taken that idea, from the dawn of the centrifugal blower and really just applied it to everything.
Right, and a
Yeah.
lot of those older, we still do make, blowers that, a shared oiling system, but one part I forgot to mention was our blowers are self-contained.
Yeah.
So independent oiling from the motor. A lot of times other different superchargers have a shared oiling system.
Yep.
At your worst moment, if something happens to the motor, or let's say vice versa to the supercharger, you're really questioning what has gotten into each, what has happened. With the independent, if anything were to go wrong, at the end of the day, it's its own oiling system. There's no shared oil, so peace of mind.
Right. Well, and then just like your engine itself, you just change oil. Just drop
Change
the
the
oil
oil.
out, put the
Exactly.
plug back in, put the new oil in.
Exactly. Makes it super easy.
Yeah, definitely.
So Inovair, again, it's our sister company. You can kind of see a couple of our units here. So specifically when I say wastewater treatment, so the big, we call them poop soup pools.
Yep.
The pools where the waste is kind of sitting, it has microbes in it, and the microbes feed off the oxygen, which is supplied by the ProCharger.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so this is kind of the test lab. These big units are the Inovair units. It incorporates an electric motor plus the ProCharger itself.
Okay.
So you can kind of see these are kind of designed to work flawlessly, with other wastewater units. If you just want to install one, you can. If you want to install all of them, that works as well. Another big factor is a lot of the other wastewater units are produced overseas. So I believe we're one of the, if not the only, wastewater blower manufacturer here in the States.
Right.
So every other major city has to, call a different brand in Europe, in Asia, things like that. And you can imagine getting a tech out from Poland is probably a lot harder than getting a tech out from Kansas City.
Well, I can't imagine it'd be very cheap either.
No. So, and on top of wastewater, aviation ground support. So when you see those big de-icing plane arms, when you're on like an airplane and it's de-icing the plane, it's spraying it down.
Yeah.
That's our unit in there. That's helping spray the de-icing liquid.
That's awesome.
Military, so F-16 fighter jets, the push start units that help them start up, help them pump AC throughout the cockpit. That's our unit as well.
That's awesome.
So you can kind of see over here, inside that big white metal case is the unit itself. So you can see kind of the ProCharger, in this case the Inovair unit, connected to the electric motor, and that sits all inside of this really compact,
The
convenient.
motor.
Yep, it's an electric motor. And kind of the crazy difference between the ProCharger and the
This is
Inovair.
a testing motor?
No, so this is that's what we were just looking at.
This is a production unit. It's going out to a
Yep.
customer.
So the ProCharger is designed for horsepower, drivability,
Over here.
all
Trying to get
sorts
the
of
label.
stuff. Inovair is designed for longevity. So these units run for 365 days a year for 5 to 10 years without any servicing. Which you can imagine, like, the longevity of the blower. Like, the blower needs to run every single day, 5 to 10 years straight. I mean, it's pretty insane, the longevity of the blower.
Oh yeah, absolutely. The commercial environment or the industrial environment is just not conducive to anything.
Yeah.
This is
so-
a race here, right?
So that's one of the little lifts that they use to go up there.
Working on the different ducting and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, so, I mean, why has nobody put one of these in a Tesla yet? That's what I want to know.
We always have guys that are curious about how we can, put that in a Miata or whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
I'm curious if we're real lucky. So one of our latest blowers that Inovair has produced, I believe it's called a 6800 blower. It is the size of me. It's my height. And I'm 5'8". So
That's a lot of air.
yes. Actually, when they were testing it in our aero lab, we needed to request additional power from the city of Kansas to run it.
That's crazy.
All sort. I mean, in the machine shop, you could feel the ground shaking in here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was insane.
Yeah.
Oh, it's baby brother, we like to say.
Okay. Wow, you ain't joking.
Like I said, that's the crazy part is that says the baby brother. They make it even bigger.
Oh man, now that should have been a thumbnail. Hey, you be careful sticking your hand in there, buddy. It's got a lot of inertia. I think gonna stop. It's pretty cool though, huh?
Yep.
Here, watch out.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
want to spin it.
it's kind of crazy when we need a forklift to move the blower.
Well, and you just, I guess it's bigger. Probably it would be more sturdier, but you kind of expect something to be bigger. The tolerances to be different than a smaller unit. But no, it feels just as sturdy, just as solid.
Big ProCharger.
I
Yeah.
can use it.
Yep. And it should move that.
It's hard to move
Yeah.
it.
That's all right if not, but.
You try to move
Just
it.
to
I'll hold
see.
that.
Our bigger units.
Well, I seen some of these plates over next door. I didn't think you guys were
I'll hold
doing,
this and you move that.
drop drives, but now I see what it was for.
Yep.
It's for these blower units.
I hold that and you move that.
And you can kind of see like the baby. You hold that one.
Over there.
This guy over here.
One sec. He wants to get a shot of the impeller spinning.
Okay.
I'll try. I don't know, buddy. Or something. Oh, it works that way.
There it goes.
Yeah.
Yep.
What'd you do? It's got a gyroscope in it, so it does it itself.
So this size unit, that would be what would be in that. Those that
The test
container.
stand over
Why
there.
is this
That's-
one?
So that one would be the unit that would be in there. That's kind of your standard size.
This one looks like.
Inovair has grown tremendously.
buddy.
I mean, Inovair has doubled, if not tripled, in the last couple of years. So eventually, right now, we kind of stick to small to medium size. Oh, you all right? Wastewater facilities, but eventually the plan is to work our way into major metropolitan cities, Chicago, LA, things like that. You can imagine the size of a wastewater treatment for Chicago, right?
I can only
How
imagine.
many people? It's a lot. So that's why we're kind of developing out some of these larger blowers to help
Yeah.
support that.
Absolutely. Well, and like you guys were, or like you were saying, that's pretty cool. And like you were saying, I imagine there's not that many industrial manufacturers for these types of units in the world, even, let alone the country.
100%.
So, but better yet, why shouldn't Chicago be using an American-made product?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
No different than ProCharger. Everything is made here in the United States. It's not just something we wholeheartedly to our hearts at ProCharger. It's here at Inovair and ATI in general, Accessible Technologies. We take pride in everything we make being the United States.
Yeah, absolutely, and it shows. It really does. You can tell just by looking at this, like the quality of materials that it was
What's this
manufactured
in?
from.
I think that may be what connects to the power control modules.
Some sort of sensor in there, probably an oil level sender or something of the sort. So cool, man. Well, and see, yeah, royal purple, so you guys don't cheap out on the lube.
Nope, nothing is cheap around here. We make sure everything's top notch.
Oh, and these are all the different housings.
Yeah, so these are all kind of, you can see one being assembled right now. These are going all over the country. That's Hillsborough that we're going to.
Okay.
So you can kind of see how the unit is made.
So then it's,
This one is for testing.
well, it looks like they're assembling it, buddy.
Yeah.
Putting it together.
You can kind of see on this end is where the intake filter goes. You can still see the inducer there.
What's the filter look like for the big boy?
Let's see.
Like the size of a room?
We have one. We had one. Hey, Dre.
That's a
We got a-
Yeah, that's cool. So they must be putting a big plant together or something.
So gear, gives you gearbox and gear case, and then in behind is where it sits, the electric motor. That's what helps spin everything.
Drive unit right here.
It's a filter inside.
Well, and this is something that's kind of cool about maybe the automotive industry in general is a lot of companies do stuff like this.
Yeah.
Where, they don't just make race car parts. I went to PRI this last year, right?
Yep.
Went and had a big old conversation with Well Wheels. And then I get back from PRI the next morning, which, is always rough. Went to go get my coffee to start my Monday. And put gas in my pickup, and I look across the way, and there's a railroad truck, and on the side of the wheel it says Well.
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, there ain't no way.
Yeah.
But anyway, I made a little video and reached out to people from Weld, and they're like, yeah, no, we manufacture the wheels for BNSF at least, but a lot of the railroads are switching over more so because they make a better wheel.
Yeah.
100%.
100%. There's the intake filter.
Holy cow, that thing is huge.
Yeah.
And you get it's quality
This is the thing that
stainless,
opens.
plenty of pleats. Like,
Again, all hand assembled here. I mean,
yeah.
even down to the wiring is done all by hand. I mean, it's inspected, shipped out. It's all USA sourced, made.
Geared centrifugal blowers.
Let me hold this thing for a second because I need to do something.
What are you doing?
I need to see the inside of this. It won't fit.
We'll give you an E for effort. How about?
Yeah, you can kind of see the different size.
So this is the big block.
Yeah,
Yeah,
versus small block.
Yeah, and this is just your regular LS. Yeah.
Um,
So holy cow, how many horsepower do you reckon that is?
So, I believe
Like that thing is huge. Well, here I could probably look right
the
here.
ones I think are 600. These might be a little bit higher.
Wow, that's a lot.
So those are filters. That's the filtration system.
Where's the bead?
On the gold one, you know how much horsepower
Oh well, that's probably a buttload of torque then. Yeah, 75. Yeah, right there. I see HP at 3,500 RPM. Let's see.
It was the larger, the 6,800 or whatnot. It took like
What are
something
these
like-
beads?
That's the filter for it.
I was looking to see if it had like an amperage rating. Wow, that's
There's a
crazy.
hole in it
that's
right here.
a 95% efficiency.
Yeah.
So like y'all were shooting it, you know, at 95% conversion rate. That's a lot of
Similar
freaking
to
energy.
kind of the ProCharger side of things, like a lot of stuff on hand, ready to assemble. Again,
A lot of these housings cast.
yeah. So
compared to
on the industrial side, still USA sourced, still USA made, but a lot of cast materials.
That prevents them from getting scuffed up.
Yeah.
See how?
See those
there's
threads?
Yep.
But that they even so like even on the ProCharger. So the machine shop we were in does for both sides. It does for, both for ProCharger and for Inovair.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's all assembled here. You can kind of see the different units being put together.
Gear drive boxes. Okay, here we go. Here's a good example. These are helical cut gears.
Yep.
Yeah. So.
Can you see them spin together?
I don't know if those.
Well, yeah, we don't know
go
if they're the same
together
set.
right now.
But I just wanted to show, instead of the gears being cut straight up and down, they're cut at a slight angle, a helix, and then that's what makes them helical cut versus straight cut. The advantage of having the helical cut is it doesn't make near as much noise during operation as a set of straight cut gears. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show that one over here.
Some units getting put together over here.
This one, that was the one that's like the one.
So yeah, you can see the gearbox goes on. Yeah, it's pretty wild.
That's awesome. Well, I see it looks like maybe they have like self-lubricating systems or...
Yeah, there's I believe on these.
I'd imagine the lubrication is different on these versus
Yeah.
the ProCharger housing.
Yeah, so it still has an oil slinger and everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Processing.
but yeah, I mean it's all again just no different than ProCharger, all produced, handmade, hand assembled here in the United
Yeah.
States.
Just a lot bigger for the application.
Exactly, it's just scaled to handle industrial use. So I know I did a lot of talking. You guys got any questions, anything like that?
No, I mean it's kind of what I was expecting. You know, it's not my first rodeo.
You can
But
kind of see the hand wiring that goes on down there.
yeah. Shout out.
No, I did. Truly, I don't know how I'd be in a world of pain if I was trying to do that. Yeah.
Must have to keep track of.
Yeah.
Gotta have them. Cool, man.
So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of the ProCharger production, even just accessible technologies production in general. So you know, Inovair and ProCharger. Again, we have a beautiful testing facility.
Is this the dyno room?
So kind of a blower dyno, if you want to say. You know, we plug it in kind of down here, and here they test all the efficiencies from like, you know, how much power it's drawing, how much power it needs to airflow efficiency. Something like a 98 or 99% airflow efficiency. Like it's incredibly efficient in terms of the air it produces. And like I said, it works really well with, you know, let's say you're an older wastewater facility, you have a couple older units. Major thing with our unit, you and I could not stand here and talk. That's how loud the other units are. Ours, I mean, you could stand in the same room and talk to somebody. So that's a huge deal for guys who are servicing, like hearing.
Right. Well, and maybe even just the location that these, you know, machines reside in.
Yeah.
Sometimes, you know, maybe there's a need for the ability to hear
Right,
inside of
right.
manufacturing.
Just
or-
communicating. Like, I mean, you can imagine if you had 3 or 4 of them, and you had some guys working, like not even being able to shout to each other and communicate, it hinders progress.
Right.
So
Absolutely. Yeah.
being able to communicate like the noise level, and then like I said, it works really well with other units. So if you just want to plug one of our units in and it works friendly with all the other units, if you want to replace them all and do everything all together, it works all super friendly together.
Awesome, man. Awesome.
Yeah. So now that we've kind of covered kind of the whole production side, let's run over to the shop and check out some of the cool.
Yeah. Let's do. Yeah. So.
We can check out some stuff over there for sure.
Yeah. So like I said, I wanted to. You're killing me.
Possibly.
The keys are there?
Yeah, if the keys are there.
But yeah, no, thank you for taking the time to show us the production side of things. I think it's really important for people to understand where their parts are coming from. Yeah, man, so I appreciate you taking the time to show us kind of the production of things and the actual like nitty gritty and manufacturing behind, you know, the units and how they kind of come to fruition and come to be and you know, what goes into getting them on our cars.
Yeah.
So, but now that all that's done, I think there was maybe some talk of some shenanigans to come here in a little bit.
Possibly.
I know we've got maybe a truck to check out on the dyno and some other cool cars to at least look at. We brought our car for burnouts, so I don't know. We'll see. The day's still young. But either way, we've got some cool stuff to look at. So.
100%.
Cool, man. Well, let's head that way.
What's going on here?
Oh!
Send It Media, giving a little shop tour. That's good.
Yeah. We came to a streetcar takeover a couple months ago.
Like,
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
Is that what you want to hear from us?
Yeah. That's a cool car.
So,
Oh, pretty good.
you see the other one?
No, I got with Patrick at Streetcar Takeover and was telling him about my channel and stuff. And he's like, you guys got to come check us out and see, you know, kind of the production facility. And yeah, so. Yeah, this is my son, Cole Jr. He, I don't know, this is my prodigy if you want to get technical. But, I don't know, it's just, you know, it's summertime. We need to be doing something productive. So here we are. We're learning about manufacturing.
Well, I appreciate you checking it out.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
appreciate it.
Have a good one.
Can you hear the other one? Where is
Yeah, absolutely.
Got our, so this is our crank drive setup. This is kind of more for your higher horsepower applications.
Yeah, definitely can't put this on a street cruiser.
Yeah, I mean, we
I don't
always-
want to say
I was
can.
gonna say we always say
You can do
can't
anything
say
you
can't
want.
around here. You can do pretty much anything. Just how bad you really want it. With the crank drive setup, it runs directly off the crank, so it eliminates, you know, any form of belt slip or whatnot. Kind of one of the really cool things that I just recently learned. So that's a fuel pump. So you can run your different accessories that you want off the crank drive. So your fuel pump, your power steering.
I'd always wondered how that kind of wored. Is this a jack shaft?
There's a small,
There
small
is.
belt in there. Yep.
There's a jack shaft. Okay. That's so. I always wondered how that worked. Never made sense to me. I kind of just assumed you routed the belts around everything. That is pretty cool. So as you can see, there's a jack shaft that comes out. So this would be like the crank shaft. I don't know. It's on plane with the crank. So whatever, but it's part of the drive
Why
for
is
the blower
this
unit.
needed?
But just
So
off
that's called an Allen wrench.
off of that shaft is a little jack shaft here.
why is it
It has its own housing.
Working on it.
Goes all the way up over here, and then you have your accessory drive. So fuel pump, and then water pump, something. But you've got two different pumps here, and then of course your blower, and then it all sets just in front of the snout on your crankshaft. That's
So with
pretty cool.
kind of a crank drive setup, you do need to sacrifice a little bit of that front end on the motor to make sure that it fits.
Yeah, like I think to put that behind a radiator would be a big ass.
Yeah, so a lot of those times they're running, you know, ice tanks, methanol, things like that. That they're
fuel
not
blocks.
too concerned about running a radiator and things like that. But then for your traditional, you know, your basic street car, that's whenever you run kind of your belt drive system.
Yeah, that makes sense. Right, and then like we were talking about earlier, you know, those come in typically like a 6, 8, or 10 rib.
Yep. We have
It's making air.
Yep, we have done some 12 rib stuff before, but less of that nowadays.
I'd imagine that probably replaces more of the
hot-
12
yeah,
rib,
yeah.
the cog belt
Very,
type.
yeah, you still see a good amount of cog drive stuff, especially on the blow-through carb setups.
Makes sense.
So, but for your basic guy who's, you know, let's say got a S550 Mustang or I don't know, 5th gen
This is
Fiero,
really candy.
your basic belt drive system is going to be more than enough for you.
That makes sense.
Here you can kind of see the accessory drive on a motor itself. So again, the beautiful
What
finish
is
works on it.
a
Was it?
cover?
So that covers the bolt that is in behind there.
Yeah, so it didn't get dirt and stuff behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Here, step back for a minute, buddy, so we can look at this.
So that's again all those ProCharger
I can
pieces
push
are all
that
produced here
thing
in Kansas City. Like I was mentioning with the accessory drive stuff, or accessory drive, you can run the blower now if you want to all together, or it's built that, let's say none of this is here, you're just running your basic accessories, and then you want to add boost later, then you can add the bracket.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
I
So,
wonder how it would sound when it, like,
Full throttle.
Oh yeah, it sounds amazing. So I see a lot of here, step back, buddy. I see a lot of ProCharger logo on the front of different accessories here. Do you
Yep.
guys manufacture the accessories themselves, or I guess just the covers for
spinning
them?
it.
So
I'm spinning.
we don't provide the accessories. Those would have to be provided by yourself.
I can spin the whole engine itself.
Yeah, that's yeah. But
way.
in general, the kit itself, so all the bracketry, the belts, things like that, that needs
I
to
hurt
be.
myself too.
Oh no.
You'll be all right.
That needs to be, or that's all supplied in the kit. But accessories themselves, those aren't included.
That's okay. So let me ask this. This looks like maybe it's an SFI rated
Do you
dampener.
see this spin back here when I spin this?
Yep.
Oh, I can already spin it.
Oh, are you talking about the impeller? No.
So, but I see maybe an SFI dampener down here. So I guess I'm assuming you guys
I see
design
it spin.
your pulleys for different, different options.
Yep.
Did you
There are
hear it?
Yeah.
options for different dampeners.
Yep.
Oh, what was that?
Oh boy.
I'm not sure what that.
That was a piston changing direction of
Yeah.
something.
How did I?
But yeah.
How am
there's-
I so strong to spin this whole engine?
I don't know, dude. You're stronger than that blower is.
Yeah. A lot of times, like again, if different guys, if they only want to run AC, if they only want to run power steering,
Oh,
again,
I
it's
can hear the inside doing this.
right. It's all mix and match. It's not that you have to run your AC with your power steering with whatnot. It's again mix and match for what you want for your power goals or your build or whatnot.
Yeah, it all kind of ties into the made to order.
Yep.
Literally the options are endless.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And you can kind of see it off of a motor, kind of see all the bells and whistles and nice finishes. There's the black wrinkle finish that we can do, and then in behind it, you can kind of see the kind of polished style. Still some powder coating, but again,
Is
just
this
like with the
same
blower.
one? Is this the same one on there?
I believe that is a different one. That's an F189. Oh, I'm sorry. That's a P1X with the H, right, for helical.
Okay.
So like you'll
says
know it's a
P1X on here
helical.
too.
So then so then it's the same blower. So you'll know it's
How is it harder to do it?
You're killing me, Smalls. I love you. I'm excited. You're excited.
so the P1X, like the H is the big giveaway. So you'll know if
What do you
it's a
see
helical
if
cut
it's-
or straight cut gear based
Does it
on.
have an S then? I guess if it's straight, or
Just won't
just
have-
nothing. Okay, that makes
So
sense.
standard, it's a
It's not
straight cut
symbol.
gear.
It doesn't
But-
have the
You have the option.
serial number. Same serial number.
Yeah, the serial
There's
number
H on
and the
there,
H.
yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
So I always like to say, your P's and D's will make you, all the way up to about 1,000.
Yeah.
And then, you jump into your F series, your F1A94 still make good power. Starts to get a little bit further away from your street blower, call it. Once you get into the F2s, F3, doesn't mean I don't know guys who are running an F2 on the street.
Right, it could be done.
Yeah.
One
but
sec, buddy. We'll get to that in just a minute.
once you do, typically we'll see our P1Xs, P1SCs, D1Xs, D1SCs. The Ps have a little bit lower end power.
What is this bit on here?
Yeah, so that has a ProCharger on there. The Ds are a little bit higher end power. So kind of depends on where you want that feeling. Like if you really want that power real down low off the hit, probably a P series would probably be a little bit better. And then if you're looking for that, 6, 7, 8,000 RPM and feels like a freight train about to go to the moon, possibly Ds might be a good choice for you.
That makes sense.
But again, like I said, it's all kind of depending on what your power goals are and what your applications. So, if you're just trying to do, a weekend warrior, hang out with the family, go for a fun drive and hear some whooshes, we've got that all the way up to 4,000 horsepower Proline Hemis that are trying to go 3s in the 8th mile. So it's kind of our Coyote engine display. Again, really nice new bracket that we just came out with. Really functional, looks great.
Yeah, it's very ergonomical.
Yeah.
I like how it's way more rounded than just anybody else's brackets in the industry right now.
Yep.
That's something y'all need to put more effort into.
Yeah, the brackets again, as well as it takes away from the bulkiness of a bracket.
Let me see if I can.
Displayed the intercooler. So when we were in the production facility, that's its cores right there. You've got the end plates or top plates, and all that is then welded together to make your intercooler.
Inlet and outlet.
Yep. Again, like with the new bracket, it helps with the bulkiness of some brackets. Nice compact design. Coyote with the ProCharger is one of my favorite setups.
Oh, absolutely. So can you I see. This is just a crank drive.
Crank support.
Yeah, it's not necessarily here for the setup.
No, that's just kind of the help.
Utilizing the pulley, it looks like maybe.
Yeah, we've got kind of our, I think that's a small block in the corner there.
Yeah, yep. That's small wash Chevy.
Yep. Tons of stuff. I think there's could maybe start up.
Can we pop the hood as we start it?
Yeah.
That's where the good stuff is in it. Cheers.
Should be.
Dirty. Come on, what?
It's a Mustang. It don't have struts.
You can't be.
There we go.
It does it. No, okay, they put them on there.
Yeah,
Okay, my
yeah.
bad. So I got a 3-valve.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
With po' boy status, you know what I mean?
But yeah, it's.
Yeah. So let's
Mustang ProCharger kit. We're really excited to get this rocking and rolling soon. Really nice setup. P1X. This one has a P1X on there. That comes standard with the kit. So I mean, straight out of the box, you're getting a supercharger that's capable of 800 plus wheel, which is pretty awesome. Like I said,
especially on a car that you can just go buy off the lot,
right.
And then, send it to the shop for a couple of weeks, and then come back with 800 horsepower.
We've got the dual intake throttle body, charge piping here. This comes in either this wrinkle black finish, satin finish, or my personal favorite, a carbon fiber finish, which is again USA sourced carbon fiber made charge pipe, which
awesome.
It does add a little bit of an upcharge, but
I'm sure.
I mean, who doesn't love carbon fiber?
Yeah,
man?
adds a lot of wow factor.
You open up that hood, and a lot of people when the dual throttle bodies came out weren't a big fan. It's just kind of one of those things that you kind of get used to a lot of times. I remember when I first saw it, I was like, man, I like that big single throttle body in the middle, but now that people have gotten used to the dual throttle body, it makes a nice piece up there.
Well, I think it opened up a lot of tunability, at least for some different things. So you take the good with the bad, I guess.
Yeah. Again, with just like all the other ProCharger kits, we're offering a tuner kit. We're offering our HO and our Stage 2, right? So your HO and your Stage 2 provides everything you need. So we are finalizing the tunes on this. That's been kind of a hot topic for the car world, the S650 tuning market and whatnot. There's been a lot of drama the last couple days, but
I think it's gonna work out for us though.
Yeah,
the end users. So.
It's gonna be good. We've taken our time with these rather than rushing and getting something out similar to the quality, the performance of our products. If we're not comfortable releasing something, we're not going to. We want to make sure that it is the best possible product, not just for our sake, but also the customer's sake.
Absolutely.
That they're getting the best thing, that it's not just because it's a hot new thing, rush it and get it out. No, we want to take our time, make sure things are good, make sure that every time you start that car up, step on the loud pedal, it's going to put a smile on your face.
Absolutely. Cool, man. Well, you know, I appreciate you letting us get up and kind of under the hood of this thing.
Yeah.
But I think you maybe wanted to start it for us?
Yeah, I should be able to hop in and give it a start up.
Yeah, well, here, I'll step on over to the passenger side.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Yeah, we don't want to die. Little carbon monoxide. Just wait 1 second, buddy.
Am I gonna get it?
Oh, hey, what's that? That's my car. All right.
Am
go
I
ahead,
getting
buddy.
it?
Yeah, go ahead. Just watch your feet. Yep. All right.
I'll get this. I like that.
Are from the S650 to F150. You know, similar bracketry, very similar kits and systems.
Single throttle body, though.
Single throttle body, not the dual. Yeah, these again P1X come standard. It's a rowdy kit for sure.
And then this is my favorite part
Big
of
old
the
intercooler.
F-150 kits. Yes.
Big old intercooler. Like, there's no way you're driving down the street and you see the intercooler, you know something's rocking under it.
Yeah, you know not to mess
You
around with
hear a
him.
little.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this means business. This one.
Uh-huh. Dude, it looks so good. And like, what I think's cool is as good as it looks in that, and as good as it looks in the S650 over there, it looks just as good as this 1964 and a half. You know,
Yep.
yeah.
First gen Mustang.
Yeah, early production Mustang.
It really shows the breadth
The
of the product.
engine's tiny.
Yeah, it's a little, probably 289.
Yep.
And
blow
there's
through carb setup.
gold.
Yeah, blow through carb setup, but it's so cool to see.
Some of the stuff is gold.
It's so cool to see how all of this is packaged in here, and how nice and tightly everything fits and kind of jives with itself, and you know, even your air filter. There's not a lot of room in here, but the air filter fits and
And
it
the
fits
gold
nicely.
Right.
Same thing with the blower unit itself to the fender there. There's not necessarily a lot of room, but it fits nicely, and there's definitely plenty of clearance there. You know, your accessory drive and everything. Dude, this is just kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, it goes from your first gen production something all the way up to the most recent gen.
Right.
I mean, it's shows the breadth of our product.
Yeah,
Possibly. I know
One second,
on some of these, like, it's, you know, no cutting, no permanent modifications. So again, no cutting, no permanent modifications. You know, the HO in stage 2, like, it's meant to bolt on. So you
So
know,
let's say someone goes and buys a brand new vehicle off the lot, and are these like warranty friendly?
so we offer a 3 years, 36,000 mile warranty on certain applications. So that's for the drivetrain. So you know, if anything goes wrong for whatever reason, which it really never does, you know, you have the ProCharger warranty at the end of the day.
Does anybody else do that? I've never heard of that before. I didn't know.
3 year, 36,000 mile for certain applications, not all applications.
That probably makes sense. Yeah,
Yeah, so,
junkyard
like,
LS swap probably not.
You know, if it's like a tuner kit, for example, like tuner kit, there's there's different intercooler, there's stuff that are out of our control, so
Absolutely.
we can't offer that. But you know, if it's a plug and play bolt-on system that we provide and it's meant for a stock motor, stock drivetrain, it is included with certain items.
That's awesome. No, I had no clue that was even a thing.
Yeah.
Like I said, I like, are you guys the only people that do that? The only ones I've ever heard.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of times power adders don't provide a warranty because
It's counterproductive. Yeah.
Oh no, on your leg, but you got dirty, buddy.
You'll be all right, buddy.
But yeah, I mean, like, kind of back with the customer service. We're not here just to give you a kit and then have a nice day and never talk to us again. We're here to help. We're here to support. We're here to not only make sure that you're having fun, but if you need anything, you can give ProCharger a call.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's a great feeling to have with, again, a lot of times, like I've mentioned, like you can get started the feeling like, oh, maybe like I'm just an email or I'm just, you know, something. That's not the case for us. We treat every single employee, customer, friend, family. It's the ProCharger family, so we make sure to take care of our customers.
That's great, man. That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So well, cool. Let's see what's next, and we'll kind of go from.
Patrick, dude, thank you so much for having us here.
Of course.
I've had so much fun. I learned a lot today. Expanded on a lot of knowledge that I already had.
Yeah.
I feel like I have a better understanding of what ProCharger is as a whole, what a ProCharger is versus what a traditional supercharger is.
Yeah.
So there was definitely a lot of educational information we had here. With all that being said, you guys are awesome. Your employees are awesome. You even had the chance to meet your CEO. Love his car, by the way. You guys will see that later on. Yeah, I don't know, man. What are your thoughts on
Well, I
our
appreciate
tour
you
today?
guys swinging by. I mean, this is kind of why I love offering people to swing by. I mean, you heard whenever swing on by. I mean, like, we're kind of the friendly neighborhood supercharger store,
What
right?
are some of your thoughts about today's tour, man?
Yeah, we're more than happy to showcase to the world everything ProCharger related, even a little bit further past ProCharger. The Inovair side of things, wastewater, industrial uses, all that good stuff.
Absolutely.
Like I mentioned, we're your friendly neighborhood supercharger place, right? Like trying to showcase to the world not just centrifugal technology, but the performance of ProCharger in general.
Absolutely. So, well, cool. I think that's it for us for now. Dude, thank you so much for having us out here.
Can let people know where to get their supercharger from.
Yes. So, thank you so much. It's been an awesome tour. We learned a lot. Guys, look, I mean, the proof's in the pudding. If any of you are thinking about purchasing a supercharger system, please do not hesitate. Give these guys a call. In fact, I will be sure to leave a little link below with these guys' contact information. I'm sure you guys have a form that can be filled out on the website. I know you guys have phone numbers for sales reps. So however you guys are comfortable, whatever questions you have, whatever concerns, if you think, maybe it just could be a possibility, just give these guys a call and they will give you the information you need to determine whether or not a ProCharger system is right for you. So Patrick, like I said, the proof's in the pudding, man. All these vehicles right here, they're not just here for show. Each and every one of these has a ProCharger system on it that runs and functions. Some of these are daily drivers. Some of these are your guys' daily drivers. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you're not impressed, I don't know what will.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, thank you again for swinging by, and we're more than happy to showcase what we got.
Awesome.
Appreciate
Cool.
it.
Until next time.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Thank you. I
Well,
appreciate it.
that's it for, in here for now. Hang out. We might have a little surprise here in just a second, guys. Send it!